Hello everyone, welcome back to the Meatycraft. Hit that like button because we're about to shift to another gear, my friends. Alright, so, done some research, I've talked with some friends, got some advice on the Discord from my buddy Gears, in here and in Yawcraft actually. So, just to let you guys know, I actually came in here after the last episode that you guys saw and spent a little bit of time in here trying some stuff out to see make sure I could do it, you know. And then also I did set some stuff up, but then, you know, you get all excited, I'm just building and doing this stuff. But I'm like, whoa, I gotta stop doing this so I can, you know, show you guys and build along the way. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And I shifted gears a little bit with some other stuff. So, and I'm going to show that to you right now. And then if you guys are watching Yawcraft, I'm doing some new stuff there. I'm going to start doing some new stuff there, which is, it's like perfect timing. You know, it's the evolution of, why is my screen blinky? It's the evolution of playing, right? You know, as we go along, we find new things that we want to do, and then we do them. And that's where we're at. But right now, what I really need is I need a bunch of wood. So I'm going to go take my angel wings of flight. I'm going to go back here and just get some wood. I changed, you know, I didn't get rid of it, but my other bag that I've had in here, I looked in there, there's like stuff in there that I've had since almost the beginning of time, right? So I switched that out. I've got my move, power, and store bag of holding. And I've got my I Like Gold bag. So my I Like Gold bag is the standard one. It's got the the BC transport pipes in it and stuff that we've been using along with the engines, the quarry stuff, you know, things like that. My angel blocks, as well as item transport pipes, the loot recycler trash can, all the stuff that has to do. Was basically my quarry bag, all right? And then in here, I've got my new stuff that I'm using, which is the extra utilities travel nodes, which I was using some of this, but that's the weird thing is I was using some of it and I didn't put like two and two together and say, oh, let's use this for, you know, for this quarry stuff. So it's kind of weird, but I'll show you where I was using it. There we go. I was shifting. You don't need to shift there, dummy. So I need to get wood. This wood I'm getting is for make sure I have it for the better barrels, because I kind of went through all of my wood that I had. Not all of it, but figured since I need a lot more, may as well just go collect some. You know what we can do? We can, if next time we visit the Twilight Forest to check on our quarry, we'll just go hit one of those gigantic, excuse me, great logs, because I did make some barrels out of, what's that up there? Do you need any sand? This is kind of weird. I gotta find out what this is. Oh, it's one of those fireballs, isn't it? Yeah, we've seen that before. Alright, where are we at? 56. 56. 56, you say? Let's get a little bit more. Whee! Angel Wing of Doom. You guys are newer to this playthrough and haven't seen it kind of like since the beginning. You may be going like, how's he flying around? Is he in creative mode? Nope. It's my angel ring. Where's my angel ring on this one? It's here. Baubles. Donator. Where is it? Where the heck's my angel ring I'm flying with? What the deuce? Where did I put that thing? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I looked. Doesn't it go right here? Oh, it's angel wings. I'm wearing them. You can see them on my back. Angel ring gives you wings, but where... I don't remember where I put it. Oh my gosh, that's weird. I thought it sat right here. Then how the heck am I flying? Okay, I just confused myself. Welcome to Meatycraft. Meaty's confused himself. That is weird. Is it in one of my bags? I thought you just had it in your inventory. Is it in here? No. In here? In here? That's weird. What the deuce? Where is that? I'm confused. Am I just not seeing it? There it is. Under there. Alright, so we've got the... Now, these things I found in chance cubes, you know... Oh, no, not chance cubes. Loot bags. Or chance cubes, one of the two. Anyway, this one here is a ring of protection. Not sure really what that is, but... Here it is. Angel ring gives you fairy wings, which means you can fly. And it's unlimited, by the way. So, super strong. Super strong. It's really good. That's enough for now. That's enough for now. I really want this. You can also eat these, I think. You can eat the leaves and fly around. Or no, it gives you jump or something crazy. I don't need any of this junk. Get out of my inventory. All right. I figured it out. Only took me 10 minutes. What? But they're super helpful. I mean, you can get to where you're I don't know, pretty much flying everywhere, but if you use it in moderation. But like when you've got a pretty big area or world like I do, it's really helpful just to kind of cruise around. And then if you're doing a bunch of building, forget about it. That's what it's all about, really. Okay. So, let me double check this because I had to that's still doing, I had to grab a bunch of the stuff out of the quarry and get it going because I was needing iron and gold and stuff. So I just grabbed the stuff that I was getting out of the quarry already. Let's see. I don't know. I've left this. This tin is like the byproduct of schmelting. So I'm kind of just leaving it in here because I haven't really needed tin for anything yet. Other than using it in here. Okay, so I got that stuff a cooking and a brewing. Now I'm going to show you guys a little bit about... Okay, so right here, we had this going already. You know, I already had a transfer node pulling out of the ender chest from wherever the quarry was, right? I had this here. And for some reason, I don't know why, when I looked at this, I'm like, when you know, you guys had brought up to me to go ahead and use the extra utilities piping. And like, I was already doing that here. Why didn't I put two and two together? Because I kind of got stuck on the idea of doing it the way I was doing it. Anyway, what I've done here is, this setup here is the same, except, remember I talked about this. Well, I had talked to Gears about it, and he had said he hasn't really seen this, but he did look on the wiki and saw the same thing. Because said the only thing he could think of, maybe that was an older version or something. Whatever, doesn't matter. Because the GUI, or the graphical user interface that I was talking about right here, all it really did was told you what you could do with the sides. Well, I put on a retrieval node here, okay? I put on a retrieval node, and in the retrieval node, I did an item filter for cobblestone, all right? And I also did a stack upgrade. So what that's going to do is it's going to go up and to this. It's not going to go this way because it won't pull from this chest. I'm trying to remember why, but I don't care. I don't need it because it comes out of here anyway. So what it does when you get cobble in here, it'll look for it. See, there's 22, and then it pulls it. It's like it's on a timer, it pulls it. But if you look at this, you can see what this is doing is it's actually trying to search. I think that these two things is trying to search this and that. That's why you get this delay. But irregardless, the way it's set up, it's going to pull out of here, and it's working just fine. It's pulling the cobble out just fine and putting it in here. You can see I have 692 stacks plus 51. That's how much cobble I've got in there right now. 693 stacks plus 6. Now, this is the part that I screwed up on. I had messed up, and I wasn't paying attention because I was trying this out. This was my first little test because this is important. This setup, vital to setting it up in the quarry. So this is my trash can. All right, and there's things like this stuff right now. I'm not messing with the Thaumcraft at all right now. Not sure if I will, but either way, there was a lot of this stuff that I didn't want. Not just Thaumcraft, but whatever. Stuff that's coming from the mine that I didn't want. And I want a trash can. And I usually do it right at the quarry. So I put the trash can out here, and I was messing with it, and I figured out that you can put an item filter inside, because I ran out of room in the first item filter. You can put an item filter inside an item filter. And so basically what I did was, the two item filters, that's the stuff that I basically said to transfer into here and trash. Stick, amber, limestone, phosphorus, tanzanite, coarse dirt, cinnabuns, liver root. Then you can see there's my other item filter right there. And under that one is peridot, topaz, sapphire, earth shards, firefly, order shard, and ruby. You know, I'm dumping all that. Because you get a ton of that stuff from where I'm mining, and I don't really want any of it right now. But what I did was, and I got the stack upgrade to move things quicker, as well as 3 speed upgrades. So these will stack like that, or you can do them like that. Either way, a lot of them I spread them out like this, just because I think it looks cool. And if I do need more room later on, I'll just stack them like that. So either way, stack upgrades, speed upgrades, double item filters, one side the other with that stuff on it. But what I did was I put 2 item filters in here, one here and one here, or I tried to. Wasn't working, so I pulled them out to put them inside each other. Well, when I pulled them out, this trash can just started pulling everything. I lost, you know, it was pulling stuff out of here, like my redstone, my diamonds, and trashing it. And luckily I looked, I'm like, what? You know, I saw up here something, stuff going through. I forget what it was. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I hurried up and broke this. So if you guys do that and you're messing with the trash can, leave the link broken until you're 100% ready to start trashing stuff, because it's crazy. So I haven't done this setup yet in the at the mob farm. I believe I did go set it up in the Twilight Forest, and we'll take a look at that. The other thing I did was this is here in anticipation of so here's this is all for this. This here is in anticipation of pulling from the mob farm. Now I changed my mind on this guy. So right now, what you'll see here is that this blue topped ender chest is going to be placed there, and it's going to pull items from the mob farm, okay? Now, why I want to show you that I did get the thing working. I did get it working with the piping that I had, and I wanted to leave it to show you guys that I was actually able to keep those chests that I have in there basically empty, and it's doing its thing, but it's filling up chests right now. And I'll show you that we're going to break that all down, and we're going to do this setup. So anyway, this is going to be, this ender chest will be placed. I've got 2 more blue topped ender chests. This ender chest is going to be placed at the mob farm in the nether, okay? Then we got a transfer node to pull out of here, okay? We're going to pull everything out of here, no filter. We're going to place it in here. And the reason why I did this one here is because of this, the trash can. When I get this trash can set up with whatever filter I want, I will pull everything into here, everything, put it all into here, filter it out through here, And now these guys here, like I said, I've got a transfer node here. I mean a retrieval node here with an item filter in here for legendary loot bags. Okay, so that's going to bring in legendary loot bags. This one, epic loot bags. This one, gold nuggets, coal, blaze rods. These are just some of the things I've seen, that it drops. Necrotic bones, magma cream, and wither skeleton skulls. Okay, so then I can put another row up here on top of these and do a whole nother set. And these retrieval nodes are going to look at this chest. Actually, what they do is they'll go and they're going to search each one of these chests for it, right? That's the way it is. But it's going to, once it sees this chest, it'll pull it out and put it in its appropriate barrel. Now, these are the better barrels, and I've upgraded them with, the upgrades are one structural, well, you can't really see that. Anyway, I've got 1 and 2 of the upgrades, right? These upgrades. And then I also have got the 3 storage upgrade. So what this does is it increases the storage. It adds amount of stacks that you can put in there, right? So it increases the amount of stacks to 192 instead of just 64. And you can obviously keep going. You could go all the way. You could do a lot. And this does 127 slots. And then within those slots, you can put a bunch of stuff like this. This one here is, it would take a lot of stuff to make. They're really easy to make. They just use basically wood to make chests. And then you use the wood to do this stuff with, because you got to make these guys. These ones are the only ones that take pistons and another barrel. But this setup here allows you to put more stacks in. The problem with the with the loot bags is that if you look at it, it just counts as items, right? So it's like it's just going to go up to 256 and that's it. It's not 256 stacks because they don't stack. So these better barrels aren't really good for these. Beside the point, I've got something better set up over there. I've got this guy, and I changed this around. So this is something we're going to get into. Next episode, I'm going to go into the nether, and we're going to, do this. Right today, I really want to show you guys, like, all the stuff I was doing. You can see I've really cleaned up the place. Starting to get to that point where I have everything cleaned up. There's my other ender pouch. So this section here will probably be next, and then this section here will probably be integrated into this system over here. But that right there is what we'll mess with next on the next episode. But I want to keep showing you this so we get this out of the way. Now, I do have this stuff over here. This was my initial test of making an upgraded barrel. These are regular barrels. We could do something with these. I really like the barrels because how it looks on here. Like, it shows you the item. It just looks cool. Visually, it's a really neat thing. So I redid all of this. Okay, I redid all of this. I changed my signs up here to show you, this is the printed logic circuit. We got the calculation circuit. We've got the silicon circuit, and we've got the printed engineering circuit. And these are all done in these inscribers. Then I have my advanced processors, which is what you take the combination of these different things as well as, maybe redstone or something to make these circuits. So you make one in here, then you combine it with other things in here, and that'll give you that stuff. This is needed in a big way to do more of this applied energistic stuff, okay? And that's weird, why are those not green? My system die? Currently offline. Uh-oh. The system's offline. Anyway, I'm going to show you this. I'll do some troubleshooting. So in the charger, I've got that. I made a wireless terminal, and I used that drop that I got, which was that, the wireless terminal upgrade thing that'll go across any circuit. So here is the wireless access point. I'll show you what I had to do up there. This is the ME dense cable. So I have multiple channels. I have 6 of 32 channels on this red one here. And I've got back here, here's my loot container that used to sit right there, right? Remember I had the loot container? Well, I was doing all this other stuff. I came in here and they were spitting out all over the floor. And this thing was full again. I'm like, all right, enough's enough. So I moved it over here. Here's the item teleport pipe that's pulling it from over there. So teleportation, no ender chests. In behind it, I put a ME import bus. So it pulls out of here, takes it into the bus, and then we'll put it in the ME drive, which is right here. It'll put it in this drive here. So all of my loot bags are just stacking inside the system. Within Applied Energistics, they will stack. That's important. That's why I want to bring them here and not in a barrel. It'll just keep stacking, okay? And then I've still got this junk here. I've got my grinder. Now this is an ME chest, which you don't really need this. If you have this, it's the same idea. But with this, the drive that you put in right here, this drive, will keep, like, I go into the top and whatever I put in here will actually be in here as well, and I can pull it out. But you know how I like to keep things separated and isolated? Within this drive here is all my Applied Energistics stuff. You can't see it right now, but we're going to go check on that. So that's why I have this. You can see it right in here, and I'll show you that. So basically, I got all the cabling. I did this. I put down the security terminal because I needed that to be able to identify my wireless access point. Then I got my cell workbench. Okay, so within the cell workbench, I'm able to, what was it? There's a couple different things. You can work with those drives. Basically, you can do certain things with those drives, all right? Maybe you want only one, oh, that's what I did. I put a cell in there to where all the loot bags go into one. So you put the drive up in here, and you tell it what you want to go into that cell, and only those things will go into that particular drive. And then I showed you this, so we got to go upstairs and see what's wrong. I think this one, yeah, you can see it says 5 of 63 types, right? 210 of 4,000, 5 of 63 types. That's the 5 loot bags, and you see it's partitioned, including precise. So this particular drive is partitioned for loot bags only. And then these other ones just is whatever. See, if you put in, let me find one of these. It has a lot in it. If you put in, this has 21 of 63 types. So if I get to that 63 types, even though I have all kinds of space, if I try and put another type in there, it won't. It'll go into another drive. That's why if you want to be specific and you can kind of control how your data storage is done, you can do that within the cell workbench. Now, I got a problem that my power, you can see it goes through the ceiling. I had to open this door up here. And why are we not powering? What the heck? What the heck? Where'd my block go? I had a... What the heck happened to my block? I had a, it's the converter block. Energy cell. That is so weird. Where'd my block go? Oh my gosh. What the deuce? At applied. I had my block here. Where is it? I forget what it's called. Was it the energy acceptor? What the deuce? You can see the spot for it. Here's the power. This converts this to the applied energistics cell. Then this powers this up. So here's my ME controller. And off the ME controller, that's where you start. You have to focus on how many channels. So coming off this side here with this dense cable, I have 32 channels, which means I can put like 32 devices out there. You can see I have 6 of 32 coming off this way and going down. So if I want to do more stuff, like this one here has 0 channels. I could come off this and do stuff. I can come off this side, the top, and this side with different cables and tie more stuff into this ME system. I don't get this. I don't know what happened there, but I've got to make that block again. That's unheard of. That's really, it's like the mod dropped out or something. Interesting, because all my stuff is in here. This is the problem with applied energistics. If you lose power, you lose all your stuff because it's sitting in there on those drives. Okay. So that's a thing. I thought it might have been the lava because, man, you guys, this is all important to actually get another power source going besides lava, because I've had to move my lava twice already. While I was doing all this stuff that I just showed you, I've had to move my lava twice in the nether. I know you might think you'll never use all the lava in the nether. I've used a lot of it. I've used a lot of it. No joke. I wish you could do that infinite lava loop. Like, you used to be able to do just like water. You could do infinite lava and pull from it. And I'm pretty sure they changed that. Oh, and I put up these quartz fixtures from Applied as I was doing it too, because they're pretty cool. They look better than torches. All right, so anyway, so what we're going to do, I'm going to try and get this fixed. All I need to do is make I think it's the energy acceptor. The energy acceptor basically converts whatever other type of power you're using to where it'll power your AE system. And it used to sit right here. All that power stuff that I had up there sat here, and the cell and the tank sat back here. I moved it all up top. And then this is just... Now, I could put, like, facades on here to hide it, but I really like the way the cabling looks. I think it looks cool. And I did red, and when you do a different color, when you put your crafting terminal on, it changes the color of it to match the color of the cable. So before, I just had the regular, I think, Fluix cable on here, and it was just that grayed out look. Now it's red. It looks pretty cool. But I don't know why my my energy acceptor got taken away. I've got all of this stuff. I've got all this stuff, but it's right in here. All right. Anyway, I know this was a lot of talking in this episode, but I wanted to get you guys up to speed with what I did so far. Now we're going to implement and try and put this stuff into practice. And I think I might have, I don't know for sure, but I was doing some stuff in Meatycraft with automating a field. And with some of the stuff, I might be able to place that Ender dude over there. I might. I don't know for sure. I'm going to try. I think I have an idea, and I want to try it, but that'll be a little bit later on. We got to get that stuff going. So the main thing is, whether I'm quarrying or mob farming, I need this stuff to automatically be taking care of the storage. Otherwise, it's a big waste of all of that loot that I'm getting. And I did test this thing. I tested this. There's no network right now, but I tested this across in the nether, and I was able to read my inventory wherever I go with that. So that is pretty cool. And it's a crafting one too. So I can actually, just like this, I can craft with it, but with all of my stuff that's inside the ME system. All right, you guys, we're going to come back next episode. Like I said, I hope this was okay for you, but I felt that I needed to explain what I did so far, what I'm doing, and what I plan to do. It should be pretty cool, especially if you like this stuff. And I've got some of the components in here ready. And obviously I got this stuff, and we're going to be using the barrels, as well as from the barrels, maybe we'll take from there and put into this ME system. That this ME system will be the end of the line of everything, to where I can have it all in there. Ultimately, all of this stuff, well, not all of this stuff, because a lot of this stuff is junk. But, that'll be like something like this one, where I'll go in there just in case, or whatever reason. Anyway, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it. Make sure you come back next episode, because we're going to actually get to work.